Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial where I will show you how you can start mining within just a few minutes on the PegNet using the Orax mining pool. So what I'm going to do is just follow the quick start guide of the pool. I will put a link in the description of the video, but one sure way to find it is to go to the documentation of the website and you will find the quick start guide on the homepage or right there on top of the menu. So step number one is to install the Orax client. I am on my Ubuntu laptop right now, so I'm just going to pick this version. You will also find ARM version, for instance, if you want to mine with your Raspberry Pi, and macOS and Windows versions are also available. So I just downloaded it, and now I recommend renaming it to just Orax CLI. And if you are on Linux or macOS, you will need to make the binary executable. So now I have my Orax client and we are going to register. So just type the register command, and on the first time you want to create a new account. You need a valid address email and a password which is at least 8 characters long. And finally you need an address to receive your payout. So an address is a factory address. So I'm going back to the quick start guide, which looks something like this. It starts with a FA uppercase, and this is the address system of the Factom protocol. So if you don't have one or don't know how to get one, I recommend checking the Factom protocol documentation, where you will learn how to install the wallet and generate such an address for you to use. So here I'm just going to use this demo address, but of course use your own. That's it. The account has been created, and now I need to provide an alias for the machine I'm using. So as I said, I am on my Ubuntu laptop. So this alias will help me identify my machine later on. And that's it. I just register with the Orax mining pool. So now I can start mining right away with the mine command. So the very first time you will launch this command, two things will happen. The first one is this initialization of the LXR hash. So LXR hash is the hashing function used on the PegNet, and this requires creating a 1 GB file that will be stored on your disk. And this operation takes on average 10 minutes, but on some slow machines can take up to 30 minutes. So this is a one-time operation that will in subsequent running of the mine function, it will just read the file from your disk. The second operation that happened the first time is an evaluation of your miner hash rate. So for the pool to know roughly what is your hash rate allowed to fine-tune the settings and the communication with your miner. So right now the evaluation is going on, and as soon as this evaluation is done, the miner will start mining. This is it. So you get a rough estimate of your hash rate if you didn't know. And now it's connected and started mining. So I'm actually right now mining on the PegNet, and that's it. You are basically done. So from there, what can you do? First, you probably want to run your miner in the background. So you will have to run with a process manager or something like that. If you're on Linux, for instance, at the end of the tutorial, in the going further part, we mentioned a tutorial to use with systemd, for instance. Another thing is you can register as many miners as you want with your account. So you would follow the exact same process, except that during the registering part, instead of creating a new account, you will just reuse the account we just created. And you can add as many machines to your account. So now, while this is mining, we can also now log in on the website. So you just reuse the same credentials as you just created with the client tool. And you will get access to your statistics and other information. So this is just a summary of your account. Then in the miner part, you will get a list of all your miners. So right now there's only one, which is my Ubuntu laptop, which I just created, and then all your other miners will appear here. Then you have the reward stats, so you will see how much you earn and what percentage of the pool you represent with your hash rate. And you can browse over time and see how things evolve. Here you will get a graph of your payout and your hash rate. And on the last page, this is the payout page, where you will see when you receive a payout. So you will see how much peg you mined since the beginning and how much are still pending payment to be sent to your payout address. So that's pretty much it. Very simple to start mining on the PegNet with the Orax Pool. So the one last thing I wanted to tell you is I would like to invite you to join the Discord. This is a place where you will get tips from miners, where people discuss their setup, their machines, and this is also where you can get help from the community. Thank you for watching.